Hi, this is our group's week 12 meeting. Because of the 4th of July holiday, we decided to switch things up. Some people weren't going to be able to meet. Some of us decided to meet on Monday, but I am by myself right now. So maybe some of the group will be able to meet on Wednesday. But in the meantime, I'll record this and then post it. And then if you guys want to meet again, you can do that too. I'll just run off my answers to the Chapter 20 group quiz real quick. And then if there are some corrections to be made, you guys can help me out with that, and I'll wait for your recording on Wednesday if you do one. So number one, during recessions, I put the answer as D. All of the above are correct. For number two, when we say that economic fluctuations are irregular and unpredictable, we mean that. I put C. Recessions do not occur at regular intervals. Number three, in order to understand how the economy works in the short run, we need to, I answered B, study a model in which real and nominal variables interact. Number four, the variables on the vertical and horizontal axis of the aggregate demand and supply graph are, I put A, the price level and real output. Let's fix my camera here. Number five, when looking at a graph of aggregate demand, which of the following is correct? I put C, the variable on the vertical axis is nominal, the variable on the horizontal axis is real. Number six, when the dollar depreciates, US, I put A, net exports rise, which increases the aggregate quantity of goods and services demanded. Number seven, the wealth effect, interest rate effect, and exchange rate effect are all explanations for, I put C, the slope of the aggregate demand curve. Number eight, which of the following shifts aggregate demand to the right? I put A, both an investment tax credit and a decrease in income tax rates. I was somewhat unsure of that. I'm pretty sure that a decrease in income tax rates shift the aggregate demand to the right, and none of the other answers, I guess C also is a decrease in income tax rates. So I thought it was between A and C, and I went with A, but that might be wrong. Number nine, if speculators lost confidence in foreign economies and so wanted to buy more U.S. bonds, I put B, the dollar would appreciate, which would cause aggregate demand to shift left. Number 10, which of the following effects provide incentives for consumers to spend less when the price level rises? I put A, the wealth effect, and the interest rate effect. Number 11, since the end of World War II, the U.S. has almost always had rising prices and an upward trend in real GDP. To explain this, I put C, both aggregate demand and long-run aggregate supply must be shifting right, and aggregate demand must be shifting farther. Number 12, wages tend to be sticky. I put A because of contracts, social norms, and notions of fairness. Number 13, which of the following shifts short run but not long run aggregate supply right? I put B, a decrease in the expected price level. Number 14, the long run aggregate supply curve would shift left if the amount of labor available, I put D, decreased or Congress made a substantial increase in the minimum wage. Number 15, referring to the stock market, the imaginary stock market boom of 2015, what happens to the expected price level and what impact does this have on wage bargaining? I put C, the expected price level rises, bargains are struck for higher wages. Number 16, policymakers who control monetary and fiscal policy and want to offset the effects on output of an economic contraction caused by a shift in aggregate supply could use policy to shift, I put C, aggregate demand to the right. Number 17, referring to the figure 33.5, The shift of the short run aggregate supply curve from SRAS1 to SRAS2, I put B, could be caused by a decrease in the expected price level. Referring to that figure again, the appearance of the long run aggregate supply LRAS curve, I put C, indicates that Y1 is the natural rate of output. Number 19, I thought was an issue question, or I thought there's a problem with the answers or something like that, because 19, the question states stagflation exists when prices and both A and B are rise and unemployment falls, and both C and D are fall and unemployment rises. I'm pretty sure that stagflation exists when prices rise and I think output falls. Output falling would be, I believe, unemployment rising, but I don't know if they meant to put output instead of unemployment. So I would say it's probably either C or D. If output is falling, that means that unemployment is probably rising. But so there's an issue with that question, the answers, and I'm not sure what they're looking for. So maybe I was thinking of sending an email to the instructor about that. Number 20, suppose the economy is in long-run equilibrium. Senator A succeeds in getting taxes raised. At the same time, Senator B succeeds in getting major restrictions on logging removed in the short run. Removed in the short run. I put D, the price level will fall and real GDP might rise, fall, or stay the same. Again, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty sure a lot of those are right. There are a few that I had questions on. So I'm going to take the quiz right now. I'll let you guys know how I did. And then if you guys do a recording on Wednesday, I will check that out as well. But sorry that nobody could meet here on Monday. And I hope everybody's doing well. And hopefully the people that can meet on Wednesday will be able to do so. And then I'll see you guys next week. Thank you.